Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the Figuarts Captain Jack Sparrow. And here's a quick look at the front of the box. You're kind of able to see the figure, but it's covered by this frosted kind of artwork that they have. You're able to see like the pirate ship and stuff, and that looks cool, but it kind of sucks that it's blocking the figure. And then on the back of the box you see the figure in a couple different poses, and then you could see all the accessories that he comes with. And just like all the other Figuarts figures, this packaging is collector friendly, so you could take the figure completely out, put it all back in if you'd like, and store it in the box. So I always like the collector friendly stuff. But let's take a look at the articulation. So let's see here. His head is able to move side to side, and there's a rotation here at the neck, and then you're able to get his head to tilt a little bit. You can make him look up about that far, but his dreadlocks kind of get in the way, and you're able to make him look down about that much. And speaking of his dreadlocks, they're articulated too, so this little piece comes up like that, and then in the back you have all these that come all the way out. That's pretty cool, articulated hair. And for his torso, it's able to twist side to side, it's able to tilt, and he's able to crunch actually a really good amount, considering there's all these plastic pieces around like the clothes and stuff. But yeah, you're able to crunch pretty good. Can't really go back because of the jacket, but I'm really impressed with the crunch there. And then on the shoulder he has a joint that kind of shifts up and down, so you can move it to where you need to. And then his arm could swing all the way around, comes out to the side, then you've got some rotation at the shoulder. And then his elbow could bend about that much, and it can swing side to side. And then he has rotation at the hand, and then a hinge at the hand, as you can see there, rocking back and forth. Then for his legs, you're able to drop them down, and that maximizes the amount of movement. He could come forward about that much, but then his clothes kind of get in the way. They're soft rubber, but they still get in the way, but they're not too much of a hassle. And then you can come back about that much. Of course his jacket is in the way. That's okay. It comes out to the side. You can pretty much get him to do the splits. Then you've got your, I mean, I don't know, they're not called double jointed knees, I guess, but it's like a, you know, the Figuarts joint crunches that much and it could swing side to side. And then his feet can go side to side, and they could rock a pretty nice amount. And then he's got toe articulation. So like with all Figuarts figures, it has a really nice amount of articulation, so I'm very happy with that. And now for his accessories, he comes with a bunch of different hands. And first off, he has a pair of fists. Then he has a pair of flat hands. And then he has a pair of hands that I'm not really sure what they're for. They're just kind of half opened, half closed, with his index finger pointed up kind of. And then he has some tight gripping hands that he could use to hold on to his bottle of rum that he comes with. And then he has some gripping hands that are a little bit looser that he could use to hold on to his sword. And then he comes with this little thing. It looks like it's like an amulet or locket or something. I haven't seen Dead Men Tell No Tales, so I'm not really sure exactly what this is, but there's like a closed version of it, and then there's like an open version of it. It's kind of hard to see what's in there, but we'll take a closer look in a second. And then he also has a sheath with a sword in it. Then he comes with two different face sculpts, and this is the first one. He's just kind of looking straight forward, not too much going on. And then he has this face sculpt with his eyes to the side to give him that mischievous kind of up to something look. And both of the head sculpts are really, really nice. And the way that you change out the faces here is you pull his dreadlocks off, and then you pop off the front of the face, and it comes off just like that. And then as you could see here, there's two peg holes in the back of the face, and you plug them right into his headpiece there. Then you stick the dreads right back on, and there you go. It's pretty easy. That face is on there kind of tight, but yeah, it's pretty easy. And then he also comes with his nice looking hat here, and it kind of just sits on here. It could kind of fall off if you mess with it too much, but it sits on there pretty good. And for this sword with the sheath thing, the sword is not able to come out or anything. It's just kind of hanging out in there. As you can see, it's stuck in here. Just a handle. But this looks pretty cool, and it just kind of wraps around him. It looks good. It's sculpted really nice. And here's a closer look at the sword. The sword is really good. Doesn't feel flimsy. Doesn't feel like it's going to snap or anything. Feels really high quality. So I'm happy with that. And then here's a closer look at the bottle of rum. It's kind of yellowish gold. Not much going on with it. There's like a little label kind of thing on the side, as you can see here, but that's about it. And then here's this thing. Like I said, I'm not too sure what this is. If anyone knows, I'd appreciate some information, but it looks like it's some kind of locket. And I say that because with this one, it's like an open thing with like some kind of jewel or something in there, or like a necklace. But yeah. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man and Marvel Legends movie Black Panther. And then here's good old Jack Sparrow along with Civil War Captain America from Figuarts and Figuarts Raphael. And then here he is alongside Mezco Commander Rogers and Mafex Boba Fett. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the sculpt on the figure. And like always, Figuarts really killed it with the sculpt. They did a good job on all the nice little details that Jack Sparrow has on his costume. You got like all kinds of belts and rags and stuff hanging on him. And they all look really, really nice. And let's see here, what else do we got? You can see this belt has some paint work on it. There is a knife right here, but it doesn't come out, just stuck in there. It would have been cool if that came out, but it's not really a big deal. And then the jacket has a bunch of cool sculpted little pieces on it. You got a bunch of things going on with Jack Sparrow's costume here. Got some sculpted details right here. And on his hands, the left side has the bandage one and the right side doesn't, and that's the case with all the different hands. You got some cool work on the dreadlocks here. The dreads look really nice. And let's see what we got down here. You got the nice looking pirate boots. And all the paint's good. It's not like there's a crazy amount of shading or anything, but it looks perfect pretty much all the way around. And then, you know, you got all kinds of details in his dreads, a bunch of different colors and paint work. There's a lot of paint, shading, and wash and stuff like that in the dreads. So they did a really good job there. They just kind of drape over his shoulder here. One thing's kind of frustrating. This will pop right up if you're messing with it. Kind of gets annoying when you're posing it, but it's okay. But yeah, the sculpt and the paint and stuff is perfect on this figure. And I just wanted to look a little bit closer at the head sculpt here, because that's probably the big positive thing with this figure. Look how nice this head sculpt is. It's pretty much perfect. I don't know, I mean, I know they do that digital scan sculpting or whatever, but it works really good. It seems like Figuarts a lot of times has some of the best head sculpts, or at least with movie kind of figures. I love the head sculpts. I think Jack Sparrow is one of the best ones that I've seen. I'm really, really happy with it. It looks very realistic. Looks just like Johnny Depp. You got some facial hair going on. You got like the goatee braids. And yeah, just overall really, really well done. Alright, so overall, I'm very, very happy with this figure. I think that everything about it is good overall. There's a lot of good details with the sculpt. The paint is good. All the articulation is good. And all the accessories are good. But the main positive for this figure is his face sculpt. To me, it looks just perfect. So I'm very happy with that. I've always wanted a good Jack Sparrow figure. I'm not like a huge Pirates fan or anything. I did like the first movie, and I wasn't able to watch any of the other ones because I just fell asleep. I just couldn't get into them. I haven't tried to watch the most recent one, so I'm not really too sure if this is 100% accurate to the way he looks in the movie. But for me, all it really had to do was be like a cool pirate figure with the perfect Johnny Depp head sculpt. And they definitely nailed that, so I'm very happy with it. And I'm sure it's accurate to the movie. I don't know, but yeah, for me, I'm happy with it. I'm glad I was able to pick it up. So I don't buy too many Figuarts figures, and I don't know why. Every single time I buy one, I'm very happy with it. So I gotta definitely get on that and start getting some more. I really can't wait for their Star-Lord figure. I recently picked up their Doctor Strange figure, and I love that. Hopefully, I'm gonna review that soon. And you know, the Homecoming stuff looks really good. So I look forward to picking up some more Figuarts stuff pretty soon. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is an awesome figure. I definitely recommend picking it up if you get a chance. And yeah, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Peace.